Hi guys, tell me if this lighting is okay because I got a new lamp and it's making weird noises and I don't like it. But if it's worth it, I'll keep it. I was thinking, I think we should get to know each other better, and what better way to do that than to embarrass myself in front of all of you. Again. This is as far back as my thumb will go. My hair doesn't actually look like this naturally. When I go to bed, I do this. I was 7 years old the first time I wrote fan fiction. I have terrible rage when I play video games. Like, I love Okami more than anything in the world, but Yosh Pet? The number of Twilight books I've read is higher than 1. When I was young, I was reading this magazine for kids and it had this story in it about this boy who wanted to get a dog, and he proved to his parents that he could by like leading around an imaginary dog and feeding it and everything. Now, I didn't want a dog, but I liked the idea of an imaginary one, so I made a collar for it out of beads, and for a couple weeks I walked around downtown in the city with the leash and a dog collar. I even bought a toy for the dog. Up from like the beginning of time until I was about 7 years old, I was positively convinced that I was actually literally a cat. It got so bad that when I was playing soccer as a little kid, I kept getting yelled at for calling handballs because I was pretending to be a cat and pouncing on it. When I was really little, I used to climb up onto the table and take fingernailfuls of butter, and then I would tell my parents that it was a rat that had climbed up on the table because I thought the fingernail marks looked like teeth. I have never been inside a Walmart in my life. I am terrified of birds. If you bring me near a turkey, I will cry. When I was really little, I had a friend who tried to convince me that tofu was a kind of dog. This same friend also tried to convince me that they made table salt by having people sweat and then stand over buckets. I am so a Hufflepuff. My parents were never into the whole technology thing when I was a kid, so I never actually watched Pokemon. I was 13 when I learned the theme song. Pretty much every famous person story I have goes something like this. One time I met this author at a book signing and I cried. I'm feeling really awkward right now because I'm filming in my pajama pants, and I feel like you all know it even though you totally have no way of knowing. Now you do because I just told you. When I was really young, I stole this mini sewing machine statue from my cousin's house. Never got it back to her. One time I got so mad that I slammed my door open and the doorknob made a giant hole in the wall. My first complete sentence was, "I fell down." Most of my major burns have been from the oven. These stories, as we all know, keep creating themselves, so if you ever want to hear any more, just tell me in the comments. Tell me yours in the comments too. Trust me, after these you owe me one or two. Bye guys!